potato, 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 potato. Alright. Hey guys, I'm back in Gorilla Tag! And I have lost my VIM officially. I've had it for too long. Lemming shirt. Lemming hat. Lemming badge. I'm taking this. The hell? Monkey tunes? Monk tunes? What is a monk tunes? Give me this. What'd I miss? Hey, Big B. Sup, Kev? Headed to the gym again. Another no legs thing, huh? What did I miss? Told to me. How do I do this? How do I do this? Monk Tunes is not working. I heard Gtag. Wait, this isn't Lemming? Bro, who forgot to tell me this was not Lemming? His name is Kev? His name is Kevin. Kevin? Kevin? He looks like Lemming. You are confusing me, my guy. But anyways, we got a new badge to my big A collection. Monktoon Kev. Monktoon Kev.
Well, I think they really bring a ray of light to this dark and dusty basement.
Why does she keep saying stuff like that?
I don't know, just go with it.
Oh, and you have to see this one.
Oh yeah, Monkey sure is a menace.
Wait, more? Wait a minute. We have to buy more? Start your collection issue? We need to collect them? You're telling me that reveals truth? Hold on, wait. This thing, this microphone of some type reveals truth? Reveal the truth? Basement? I need to buy that. How much does it cost? Hold on, wait. Let me go check. I only got... I ain't... What? There ain't no way I'm getting that, bro. There has to be some truth around here. But it tells me to go to the basement. I'm discovering the truth of Gorilla Tag today. However, I cannot do it without the truth. Wait, basement looks clean. They're connecting the dots. They're connecting dots. Wait. Hold on, wait. We got a moth monkey? Whatever this island is. The crack in the wall? Whatever that thing is. Wait, is that a dinosaur? We got Jurassic Park and Gorilla Tag? Whatever the heck this means. And all this. Wait. They may be onto something. Hold up, wait. Yes, the green star. Just hold up, wait. I'm connecting the dots here. So the 3 eyes, which connect to this eye, and then it goes from that. But then it shows a handprint. That looks like the finger painter and the hand of ours. Like, just look. It looks like some type of monkey, though. And then it connects to the moon eye. Then it goes through to the moon and what is even there. And then it goes to whatever that is. Dot fake real. There might be another universe out there that we'll be able to explore once we get the rocket ship back again. we shouldn't dig deeper. We should go higher into the sky. But where's the moon? The moon is gone. The moon is gone. The moon has straight up just been deleted. You're telling me that they removed the moon in the city. I'm pretty sure back then you actually used to see the moon. But that moon from the one update in Gtag, yeah, I can't see the moon, which means I'm not allowed to see the pattern. This is very confusing. We should really do more theories about the Gorilla Tag universe. Like, putting on a VR headset transports us to this universe, which we are able to get out of. And we should really start making some theories about whatever that moth gorilla is. And we can focus on the Krampus monkey, or Monkus. But what should we name that moth-looking entity? Mothus? This is a Mothy. Mothy. It's gonna be called Mothy. Since it's a combination of monkey and moth. Mothy, yeah. Pretty plain, I know. Pretty plain. I forgot what. Who puts this as the picture? Oh, let's see chat if I can see chat. Who puts this as the picture? We got no one, and then we got chat, but that. I don't get it. I ain't getting nothing, bro. We're close to 100 subs, my dudes. If I can, yo guys, see chat. Who puts this as now? Just going to say for now, just to prevent audio just fragging and going into multiple voices on myself, I muted it. So we won't deal with like multiple me's like you saw in many videos. The fire is dead. I actually drew some Gorilla Tag at my school today. I drew like, I don't know, like 5. So, I drew Run. It looks like a plain monkey, though it has those insane smile and eyes. Then I drew Daisy 09. Daisy 09 in my style is just a normal monkey, but except one eye is inverted. Then I drew Tiptoe. Actually, no, I drew PBBV. He's just a little more fat. That's all. He's just a little bit more fat. He's more fat. Big boy. Big belly. If someone animates this, please post it on YouTube. I just want to watch it. Now, as I was saying, PBBV my style is just big belly, so fat. Now, Tiptoe in my style. Melting. No, not melting on the body. Just like a little bit of melty. So some of his fur is melting onto like the white parts, but not too much because we want to see his name. And of course, I was too fucking bored to do the thing where you just make it white and The moment you've been waiting for. Yes, his face is melting together. But the moment you've been waiting for, J3VU. J3VU. Yes, I drew J3VU. J3VU in my style is more scribbleish, though not that scribbly, just scribbly on the edges. Like, looks like a caffeinated animated person. And his face is a little decent. A little more decent than ever. A little more decent because, like, you know, it's more capable. Like, he's got those stick figure eyes that kids draw. Not like those circles eyes, like, just like a line, a scribbly line. And then a scribbly smile, scribbly nostrils. And then, of course, I made him skinny. And yes, you can see his rib cage. Just a little bit. Just 2 lines. 2 scribbly lines. I didn't make his name scribbly, though. That's my only thing. I didn't make his name scribbly. Because then that would just be too much work. Maybe I should draw Echo Banshee Sullivan. Just the next time I'm able to use a computer and draw. Because I need a computer image for reference. I need to see the ghosts for reference, and then I'm just gonna mess around with them a little bit. Goddamn. I kinda sound a little bit more feminine than male. Masculine. I'm not a female, to confirm. I'm just... I'm a male. Just for any of you that get confused a little. Though, you wanna know my favorite Gorilla Tag, like, artist? It's definitely gonna be Stardust. You know, like that white gorilla with the mushroom? Yeah. They drew Flushy GT. And to be honest, Flushy GT hit puberty, by the way. I still haven't. Sometime in the future, I will sound more masculine and feminine. Probably. Hopefully. For real though, if someone actually animates this, I want to know how they do my perfectly cut screen. So, I want to know how they animate this. That's is it just like colorful or not colorful? Like you don't color it in, you don't fill the spaces. Oh, the music just started playing. Just give me a second. Bippity boppity boo, silence to you. I missed. Bippity boppity boo, silence to you. Thank you. Goddamn. You know those Gorilla Tag trolling videos? Yeah, me too. So, basically, what I want to do is make my own type of ghost for Gorilla Tag that hopefully will become famous. But the ghost that I'm most guilty of, like, I'm guilty of creating, like, I just created them out of nowhere, is Experiment 1 so far. Experiment 1, yes, is the first experiment of the Gorilla Tag experimentation, like decapitating the legs from the monkey. He somehow survived, but he's self-aware of the other monkeys that used to have legs. Let me explain Experiment 1's lore, according to me. Since no one knows I created it, I'm saying that I'm creating it now. Because Experiment 1 was my original idea. It got added to Gorilla Horror 2, which I missed. And Experiment 1 was, like, actually my idea. It's no one else's. No one popular or anything. Not Elliot, not K9, not even J-Man Curly could come up with a smart, big brain idea. He actually used to be friends with PBBV. That's his lore. And he also met Daisy09 and Echo. But then they got separated because Experiment 1 actually got taken by Lemming. Like, straight up kidnapped. and ended up losing his legs first. He wasn't used to it. Like, he kept on falling. And he had to get used to his lifestyle every day. Like, he gets up from bed, but then he stopped having a bed because, you know, he was taken away from his home and was placed inside forest. And then, like, he noticed PBBV, Daisy09 and Echo. He tried to say hello to them. They didn't respond. And then he was confused, and then PBBV started to play a reversed message. And then when he turned around, he had those creepy looking eyes. Experiment 1 was scared. And then Echo disappeared and went to canyons where she was locked in forever. And then Daisy09 Strip disappeared, and when Experiment 1 got banned, he actually heard Daisy Bell and saw Daisy09. That's his lore. And then he turned on the monkeys, like the players themselves, that put on a VR headset to play the game. And over time, he gained this robotic human-like voice, like not like those Vocaloids or anything. Like, it straight up went from when you try and make your voice sound deep, but you don't make it deep. Like this. I actually trolled as him once. So, like, before Ghost Reactor even existed, I was trolling as him, scaring players because they were actually scared. I sung Run Rabbit Run in that voice, and, like, kids were actually scared of Experiment 1. And, like, if it's possible to him to become an actual ghost, he'll be able to, like, ban people, like his friends, like, that ghost gene starting to kick in a little. But that's kind of unlikely, but what is mostly likely is that he kicks you from the game, but you sign in as a different account. He makes you sign out, and you lost everything you owned. Now you're just a normal Gorilla Tag player who just started the game. You're in tutorial, you look around all confused, but you still got that pro power in you. But you can barely even move. You could barely even see. And, like, Experiment 1 would always meet you again. And even say your real name. That's my plan if he ever became a Gorilla Tag ghost. But he wouldn't turn on me since I'm his creator. If someone in the comments, like in a future video, says you're not the creator of Experiment 1, random faker is, I would just like do more. I'll do ghost trolling videos, and I'll troll as Experiment 1, try to make people scared, but people won't do that nowadays. That was back in, like, 2025, or 2024 or something. But if some kids actually, I'm gonna go into servers where kids are most likely to exist. And I'm not going to play any sound. I'm just going to use the robotic voice that Experiment 1 has. And of course, I don't have a fucking soundboard or voice changer. I have to do it with my own voice. I have to try my best to sound like text-to-speech, you know? And I don't have a mod menu yet, so Experiment 1 just looks like a normal gorilla. At first you might think he's fake, but when he kicks you out and puts you in a different account, you're done. You give me a second. I fixed my controller. Anyways. Excuse me. I'm gonna create a new ghost. That's the whole point of what I said earlier. By the way, for the people who's watching this back, actually, I'm gonna check chat to see if there's anyone in the live. Give me a second. There we go. And no one's in the live. But I'm gonna create a new ghost that's the opposite of Run. Fun. And of course, he looks like a normal Gorilla Tag minigames kid. But the only problem is that he's yellow. And he has the same robotic voice, but just a little more high pitch. Kinda like this. And he stalks people from afar. If you're in the code Echo, you see a yellow gorilla with a party hat looking at you. And of course, he goes back, and when you try to get a look at him, he's gone. And he ends up on the opposite side of you. He's always teleporting. But the thing is, I don't have a mod menu, which means I cannot teleport. So which means I have to walk around secretly just to make sure that people don't see me. I look at them from afar, and I retract back. Like, for example, they're in canyons. I quickly run to mines. Like the OG caves. Just let me just grab a chip. Mama Cookie behaving different. Damn, that was sharp. I'm gonna go to the beach map, since that's my most favorite map in the world. I hope nothing bad happens to it. So basically, ghosts don't go after me. Ghosts don't go after me. Yes, we're changing the subject from making my own Gorilla Tag ghost named Fun to ghosts don't go after me. That's the whole conversation. If I actually saw a ghost, it would most likely be my schizophrenia, which I probably have. And yes, I have encountered a little bit of a ghost, but it wasn't a ghost. It was all in my imagination. I just saw a shadow of a monkey just for a split second. I'm naming this ghost Shadow Monkey. He's mostly a hallucination, but there's a chance he could actually become real. Yes, he's a faceless monkey, but it's not a cosmetic. It doesn't look like the faceless cosmetic that you get on Halloween 2025. He's straight up faceless. Like, has no face texture or anything. His face is just straight up black. His color code is pitch black. And he doesn't have a texture. He's just straight up pitch black. And this thing disappears the moment you look at him, casting a little bit of a rainbow effect when he disappears, you know? Like those hallucinations you have after blinking a few times. I saw something in the water, probably just... Yeah, it's just one of those. What? Oh, shoot, well... But if he were actually to exist, then I'm pretty sure some of Gorilla Tag players would be put in an insane asylum. But actual ghosts don't go after me. No. I have encountered a ghost before, and I joined the code RUN. And then we were skeletons. And I heard Run Rabbit Run, which means... And I saw Run. I tried to run to Stump to leave the code. Then I got jump scared by a skeleton skull. And I was kicked out. I could not go back into the code. Like, every time I tried to go into the code, I got kicked out. But to this day, I can join Run. Just on that day, I couldn't. I straight up couldn't. I encountered the ghost Run. But however, he did not ban me. It did not, like, kick me. It did kick me from the server, but not from the game. It didn't even jump scare me. So, technically, just saying, ghosts only go after popular people. And I have 94 subscribers, while the rest just have, like, 1 million or something. Or, like, 1,000. I'm just, like, left in the dust. But we're close to hitting 100 subs. So maybe, just maybe, I could have a chance of getting Finger Painter and a creator badge. So which means there's just one tiny chance I could become popular and encounter a ghost. That's all I'm saying. This was a long time ago. What the hell? This is the end of the stream, guys. Goodbye.